Daryl here from 4350 TV. On today's show, who came to see Shane Webke speak, and we're going to talk to the big man himself. So stay tuned, it's coming up after the promo. Today with Mr. Shane Webke. Shane, how are you, mate?
How you going, mate? I'm well, thanks.
Mate, welcome to the show. I really appreciate your time today. I know you're a busy man, but mate, whenever I go and see a keynote speaker, I always get some takeaways, and I just want to see if you can just expand on some of the takeaways I've got.
Yep.
One, the passing of your dad and where it took you into football, because you said you didn't want to be in football, but football was there. Wayne Bennett, because I remember hearing you speak once that you said, I just did what he told me to do. And then about exercise. They're probably the three things I'd like you to expand on, just for the viewers here today, yeah.
So where do we start? We start with...
Let's start with Dad passing, and then how you fell into football.
The thing about losing my father when I did was that it was a pivotal moment in my life.
Yep.
And I mean, there's no good time to lose a parent.
No.
But for me, I'd gone down to Brisbane to play rugby league, and it was never really going to be my cup of tea. Like in so much as that. As a kid growing up, I loved playing rugby league, and I always had some ability in it. I'd make local representative sides, but I never made a Queensland side or anything like that.
Yep.
So I never thought that it was really going to be for me.
Yep.
And so I had this opportunity which came out of the blue when Wayne came up to look at Stephen Price play in a Newtown Wattles grand final. And so out of that came this opportunity to go down to Brisbane and play footy. And so I did all of that, but I was a duck out of water. Like I just... It was so far beyond me because it was never something I anticipated. And all of a sudden I had what all my mates lusted after. But I didn't know how to deal with it. I really didn't. And so I stumbled along down there. But midway through that year, my father was killed in an accident. And it just changed my world. It changed my perspective on everything. So then came back home. We buried him, did all the things I had to do. And when I eventually went back, my whole world was different. And I changed the way I thought about things. And I thought, well, I've just been through the worst thing that's going to happen to me. This is football. I'm going to play because I enjoy playing. And from that moment on, I started to do the things that Wayne had seen in me that day, but I didn't necessarily think that I had myself.
Okay. And so Wayne, and when you were talking about you were training, you were running up this hill, and there was another player hiding behind there that said, just keep going. And that's all you did. You just kept going, and you listened to what Wayne said.
But that's all it is.
There's no secrets, is it?
And so people get this idea that it's some great convoluted formula to making this work. Find someone you trust as a mentor and do what they tell you to do. And just keep doing it. And when things go wrong, keep doing it. See, that's what happens. Most people quit at the first hurdle because that wasn't meant to be part of it. But that's always part of it. And the people who succeed in life at anything are the ones who can overcome adversity, not the ones with all the talent. That's the easy bit. God gives us talent. What we build in ourselves is the resilience to keep on going.
And exercise, you said every day we've got challenges, but whether we've got financial or personal or sporting challenges or work challenges, exercise is important. So what's exercise regime do you have? Is it just a simple walk or a run, or what's your favourite thing?
Well, look, it can be anything to everybody, right? So it doesn't matter what you do. But for me, I go to a gym here in Toowoomba, Fighting Fit, and they're wonderful. And we're a big group of blokes, and we train properly hard. And it's hard as I used to train a footy. And I love it because for 45 minutes, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. All you can think about is taking a breath. And that... See, because I think in my mind, and having done a bit around mental health and all the rest of it, what happens with people, and you know this yourself, and I've done it, and it's happened to me, is you get a problem, and then it circulates, and it circulates again, and again, and again. And before you know it, you've lost perspective of what that problem's really about. It's grown into something that it shouldn't be. What regular exercise does, and there's a scientific thing that says it produces all the endorphins and all that, that's all true. But what it really does, in my mind, he stops that circuit. Because for that 45 minutes or an hour, you ain't thinking about what's worrying you. You're thinking about breathing. And it's a great circuit breaker. And I think it's incredibly important in terms of mental health. But just, we all go through stuff. No one's living a perfect life. And so I just think it's a powerful weapon to help you keep things balanced.
Excellent, mate. Look, I want to thank you. Toowoomba 4350, and I remember meeting you when you came to Harcourts once, and you live out at Mount Rascal.
I do.
In that area there. Best country in the world.
Absolutely.
I heard you say. Toowoomba 4350 TV. I love Toowoomba. I want to take it to the world. And if you ever get to this area, pop out to Leeburn.
Yes.
I said it right.
Yes,
Leeward.
Leeward.
Go and check out Webke's pub, Shane's pub, and it is a great feed out there. And mate, I want to thank you for your time today. I've really got a lot to take away from this.
It's been my pleasure, and I love Toowoomba too.
Yeah, great. Mate, thank you. Shane
Thanks,
Webke,
mate. No worries.
Toowoomba 4350, TV more than just a postcode. Take care. Thanks, Shane, again.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.